So first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then I do Disney themed videos. So last one I did was actually a little bit of an experiment one, so let me know if you guys kind of liked it. It's basically like almost like a vlog style behind the scenes. It's a little bit more in depth of obviously me doing like YouTube, that kind of thing, because if you didn't know, YouTube's a hobby, it's not my job. So it's like a little bit of like in depth of obviously what it's like for me to do YouTube. So if you like that kind of videos, then obviously let me know. But today, hopefully it's not going to be too long. I feel like it is actually going to be a long video, not to brag or anything, but this is what I got for my 38th birthday. Now I did actually vlog about everything, so if you've not seen that vlog, it's actually classed as like a yurt day, because obviously we stayed in a yurt. I had about 4 hours worth of footage to cut down, so apologies that it's quite a long vlog, but yeah, let's just get into this. So like I've done in previous videos, when it comes to like Christmas and my birthday, I'm going to show you like everything that I got, because some of it's not always Disney. So if you know me, I like other stuff as well, like llamas, and I love sweets as well. A lot of it, like I said, I did actually show in my vlog. So like I said, so some of this you might have already seen, but I did actually say in that video that obviously I want to go a little bit more in depth with this one. So some stuff's obviously from my friends, from my parents, obviously from Reubens. So yeah, so the first one I'm going to show you is actually from my friend Abby. So I actually went out for dinner with her and a couple of friends the other night, and I love jigsaw puzzles. Like, she was actually worried that I'd already got this, so the only thing that she said to me was, if you've already got it, knowing that obviously a lot of stuff I put in the shrine I don't actually use, so she said, oh, if you've already got it, maybe this one you can make. So this is actually going to be something that I'm possibly going to do in my next vlog. So me and Reuben are actually going to do this because it's the 100-piece puzzle. And it's one of those things hopefully, once we've done it, I might actually frame. So it'll be one of those things that I actually want to put as a picture around the house somewhere. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you to my friend Abby for giving me this. So yeah, like I said, she was just a little bit worried that I might already have it. And I was just like, to be honest, I don't have a lot of puzzles. I was actually really excited to get that. Remember, so I'm really sorry to my friend Kerry, who I actually call Lottie. I did actually vlog about it, but she actually got me some sweets. I've just realised I left them downstairs, but again, like I said, I did vlog about it. So she actually got me a balloon as well, which I just remembered I left downstairs as well. So thank you to Lottie and to her son Charlie as well, because he actually looked after the cats while we were away. So I just want to say thank you to her as well. Right, so the next ones are from my mum. So again, if you saw my vlog, you know she actually got me this llama like storage container, which if you know me, I love my storage, so stuff like this will actually really come in handy around the house. And like I said, I love llamas. I don't know what it is about llamas, I just really love llamas, as well as like Disney. So I'm just going to dive in. So a lot of this I didn't show in my vlog just because of the way the camera angle was. I was just looking through it, so I'll just quickly show you now. So one thing she actually got me was a llama throw. So this actually came from George. Obviously, because a lot of this was, obviously it's all presents, don't know how much any of this is. I can only tell you where they came from. So like I said, a lot of some stuff that Reuben got me was actually from the Disney store. So it's one of those things that I can't actually tell you how much things are, so just in case obviously look on the website. But yeah, so this is obviously a llama throw. So I don't actually know where I'm going to put this, because if you know me, if you've seen my vlogs, I actually have quite a lot of throws around the house. I kind of feel like I interchange them depending on the season. So knowing the colours of this one is more of like a spring summer one, I might say interchange it with say another one that I've got, and obviously have that more say like a winter kite one, that kind of thing. So that's obviously something that I might do. I'm trying to remember where she said she got some of this stuff from. I think some of this she actually got from Tesco's, which to be honest, I don't really shop in Tesco's, because Asda for me is my closest place to shop, so that's where I tend to go. So the next thing she actually got me was a set. So it's actually a plate, a bowl and a cup set. Now with these, I actually love this design, because when they actually start putting characters on, say like Mulan on here, they've also got Moana on this one, and then on the bowl here they've actually got Tiana. So for me, my mum knows I like kind of those kind of characters on say merchandise, because they're the kind of princesses you don't tend to get a lot of. Now things like this, I'm in the process of changing around my vanity and like my sort of side of the bedroom, and I think I already know what I'm going to use this for, is actually putting my lipsticks in. I know it sounds silly, but I have a lot of lipsticks. Like I'm trying to get through quite a lot of lipsticks just so I try them out, because I'm going through like a lipstick phase of, because now we don't have to wear masks at work, I can actually wear a lot of lipsticks. So for me personally, I kind of feel like that's one thing I've been missing out on the last 2 years. So I'm just kind of like going through like a phase of just like wanting to try every single lipstick, so I'm getting them all out and things like that. So having something like this to put them in is a lot easier. Now I was actually tempted to leave these at my mum's, because then I've also got my own sort of bowl and plate when I'm there. My stepdad made fun of me for it because obviously he knew I opened them at my mum's, then obviously I was coming here to the film and then just to send them back to my mum's. So I do actually like have my own little set while I'm there, so I'm actually tempted to leave them at hers. The next thing, which I have every intention of using, is just the fact that I've got another book which I'll show you, which I've actually got another project for. So she got me this notebook here. I'm trying to remember where she said she got this from. I can't remember, but like things like this you tend to get from, oh, it might have been Tesco's again actually, because like I say again, I don't really shop in Tesco, so I don't really know what's there, so I might have to do like an online Tesco haul to see what they've got. But again, she obviously got me this one because obviously got Mulan on it. It's got Merida on there as well. So it's an A5 notebook, so it's actually a lined one. Now I like stuff like this because I'm in the process of doing like a few different projects, so books like this really come in handy for like just me making notes and things like that. So I do actually have ideas for this one. It's just the fact that I've got another notebook which I know I'm definitely going to use for something else, so this actually come in handy, just kind of have in my bag, just like jot down little things. Another thing which I think is so pretty, so I'm actually going to put a tea light in here, so obviously then it doesn't ruin it by actually having a real candle, real wax, that kind of thing. So this is a Tinkerbell candle holder, oh yeah, tea light holder, same thing. My mum, as far as I remember, she doesn't actually remember where she got this from, because it's one of those things, she's like me where she shops all year round, so when she sees stuff she buys it there and then, and obviously then puts it to one side for obviously like Christmas and birthday. So she was like, she can't actually remember where she got this from, so it's one of those things, unfortunately. Things like this might obviously exist on like eBay. Again, I always link down the Facebook group, so any of this stuff and any of my videos that you see and you want to see if anyone's actually selling them, that's the best place to go, because there's so many times I've actually seen other people talk about Disney stuff on, let's say, like YouTube or like Facebook and stuff. I then ask on the groups and be like, oh, has anyone got this to sell? So I've actually used them quite a few times. And then the other one, which I thought she actually got from Asda, because Asda did a similar range to this, which I did actually do a haul I think like last year, where they brought loads of Tinkerbell stuff out, like teapots and cup and saucers, that kind of thing. But she said she actually again got this from Tesco's. So obviously I've been missing out because I didn't realise Tesco did so much Disney stuff, because like I said, I always go to either Primark or I go to Asda to get my household stuff, so I might actually have to look into it. But yeah, I just think this is really cool just to have. So again, I might just put like my rings or something on this, because I do actually wear quite a few rings, and obviously my Pandora charms as well. So because obviously I don't wear them to bed or don't wear them all the time, I might actually use this to actually put that on when I sort my vanity out. Oh yeah, so that is it from my mum. So I'm just going to, oh no, I've got one thing, sorry, one last thing. Again, if you saw my vlog, you would know about this. I don't actually know where I'm going to put it, so it's one of those things that I was so happy to get it, but I'm just like, I have no idea where it's going to go. So it's actually this here, so I can't even fill it all in. So it is an aerial stand. Now they jokingly said that they got it out of the skip, which to be honest I actually believe my stepdad when he says that. So they don't actually know what this was for, they just happened to come across it in a skip and they just ask and they have it. They think it came from maybe like a carnival or something, because it's actually really well made, but it's actually on the back got an actual sort of plank of wood to obviously like hold it up, but the actual material is really well made. So yeah, it's one of the situations, it's like, yeah, that's a you problem, where are you going to put it? Because if you know me, I do actually have quite a few things like this around the house. Like I've got from HMV a Lion King one, from Superdrug I've got some stands which was a Dalmatian one and a Mulan one. So it's not unfortunately going to be able to go in the shrine, just because obviously I've got nowhere to put it like behind where the Little Mermaid section is. So it's one of those things that it's going to have to go somewhere in the house, I just don't know where at the moment. So yeah, so I'm just going to leave that there just while I'm filming, and then at some point I will decide. That's all from my friends and family. So like I said, I did actually get quite a lot of sweets as well, but unfortunately, like again, I left them downstairs, so like I said, I did vlog about it, that kind of thing. So the next things are what Reuben got me. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually this Powerline t-shirt. So again, if you saw my vlog, you know that most of this stuff I'm going to show you I actually opened, but I didn't actually go into detail about them. Actually, I'm wearing it.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah, see? It fits alright. So again, if you watch my vlog, that you would know that most of what Reuben got me, we realised was quite like 90s themed, so it wasn't obviously intentional. It's just the fact that when I was opening a lot of stuff, it kind of reminded me of my birthday when I was like a teenager, because all the stuff in it was kind of things that I got similar stuff, like similar themes, like the actual films, when I was a teenager, because obviously a lot of these films were out when obviously I was that age. Right, so the first thing was actually this one here. So this actually comes from the Disney store. So this is actually a cushion, but you can actually turn it into a throw. So it actually shows on there, so it's just got pictures of Simba, so it's actually got what it actually looks like there for you. I'll see if I can try and open it. That would be interesting to know, and obviously the design as well. Oh, so I feel like that is actually gonna... Mimi, is that supposed to be a hood?
I don't know.
Or is that
probably,
just where...
I don't know.
Because that would be really cool if it was.
You could probably wear it as like a little...
I probably would actually, to be honest. But yeah, so that's what it looks like open. That's actually really cute.
Yeah,
I didn't realise the print of Simba was actually going to be really big.
Yeah.
So, because obviously when it shows it on the card, it just obviously shows what it looks like, but I didn't realise that the print would be that big. So yeah, so I haven't decided yet whether I'm actually going to have it as a throw or if I'm going to have it as a cushion. So the next Lion King thing, which I have actually started to use, is actually this one here, which is a mug. So I've actually started to use this quite a few times for like cups of teas, that kind of thing. Obviously I don't need any more mugs. Again, if you've seen my vlogs and you've seen like our kitchen and things like that, you know I do actually have quite a lot of mugs, but I'm never going to say no to a new one, especially a big one, because if you know me, I like a big tall mug when it comes to like having hot chocolates, cups of teas, that kind of thing. Right, so in no particular order, I'm just going to dive in. So another thing Reuben got me was actually this one here. Now, he didn't realise there was actually a new range of, say, the Belle ones, so he wasn't sure, again, if I already had them, because I also got quite a lot of Belle things. So this is actually from the new Funko Pop range, because it actually says there for the 30th anniversary. So this is Beast, and I think it's really cute of him, obviously, when he's getting ready for, obviously, the Beauty and the Beast bit, where obviously they go dance in the ballroom. So they got like other ones as well. Like I said, there's a Belle one there in her blue dress, and there's also Belle there in her like a pink purple outfit. They started to do sort of ones like this where they're actually with other things or other characters. So for example, the Belle one's on here, one she's obviously holding the magic mirror, and then the other one she's actually holding like a bird. So they're actually starting to do more with the characters rather than just like a normal stance. They're actually trying to do more like poses. But yeah, the fact that I don't actually have a lot of Beast stuff, I just thought this was really cute as well. So another thing I got, which I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, because the box is so pretty, but obviously it's got a doll in it as well. So this is the Megara one, which I got from the Disney store as well. So they actually brought out a whole range of dolls, and if you know me, Megara is one of my favourites because she's so rare to get. So I kind of like the fact they're actually starting to bring back more, like, not say unusual characters, but not traditional like princesses. So with this one, I really like this one because for one, I really like the box. It's such a pretty box, but then I was just like, when I opened it, I was just like, well, I want to keep Megara in the box, but at the same time the box itself is really nice. So when you open it up, oh, I actually struggled with this the other day. So yeah, so obviously it opens up as well, and she's got like a little brush in there. So like I said, I don't like to take stuff out of the boxes if I can help it, but it's just the fact that I just think this is such a pretty box to have, and try and put it on the shrine in the boxes might be a bit difficult, so it might be one of those things I might have to take out the box just so that obviously I can put it in the shrine. I kind of knew this existed, and I kind of knew Reuben was going to get me this, because this is one thing that I definitely asked for when he said, what do you want for your birthday? This was definitely one of those ones on my list. I was like, I really want this one. So I got some Revolution stuff. So I did actually say to you guys a while ago that I knew I was going to get some Revolution items. I just didn't know what I was going to get. So my mother-in-law kindly actually got me, actually gave me some money. So once obviously I knew what Revolution stuff Reuben had got me, I could then obviously buy the other stuff as well. I'm just trying to organise it because there's a few things that I got. So the first one I got was actually some of the Mulan ones. So these was actually a lip gloss, and it's actually the eyeshadow one. So I've not actually opened this one, so I'm going to open this one in a moment. But the lip gloss, which is really, really pretty, this is definitely one that's actually going to go down on my vanity, is one I'm going to actually use. So I forget, I don't think these have any names or anything. So I think this one, yeah, it's just literally just Revolution Mulan. But like I said, it's such a pretty colour. I have already, with the ones I've got, done a video for you guys on all the Revolution stuff I've got so far. But I know just before my birthday, like I said, they launched the Mulan one, they've got the Lion King one, which I'll show you in a minute, some of the bits I got. They've also got Rapunzel and Moana, so they're obviously on my to-do list to buy at some point. It's just the fact that I couldn't because I didn't know what I was going to get for my birthday. So let's just open it up. So, oh, okay, that's really pretty actually. So yeah, for me, these are the kind of colours that I would use. So I have actually said this in previous videos that I find that sometimes these might be too colourful for some people, but definitely these on this side are definitely like my kind of colouring. So I have said in previous videos again that I find that sometimes on the blushes and the bronzer side, it can be a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but that's definitely something that I could get away with. And then the colours as well, so a more like purpley, greeny, bluey kind of one. So again, these kind of things that I would definitely use, because again on my vanity I've actually got all the other ones out because I had them on my wall, and I was like, yeah, but I actually want to start using them. So I kind of felt bad that I kind of just put them on the wall and then I couldn't really get to them. So I've actually moved them somewhere on my vanity where I can actually get to them, so I can actually use them more frequently. So the next ones I got, again, I haven't actually officially opened. So these are the Lion King ones. Now they did them individually, hence why I've got individual ones, but they also do sets as well. So they had like a Nala set, a Simba set, like a Hakuna Matata set. So they actually did that as well. Now when I looked at the sets, I didn't want everything in the range. So for example, they did like mascaras and stuff like that. And if you know me, I wear fake eyelashes. So I'm thinking, well, there's no point in Reuben getting me the sets because I wouldn't want everything in the items they had. So I said, oh, just get me like a collection of things. So I'm just going to open these quickly now for you guys. This video is going to be really long, so I kind of knew coming into this it was going to be a long video, but look, when I do my next Lion King video, I can obviously go through a little bit more detail for these. So this one is the Scar one, but again, I've not seen these myself. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's definitely like more like earthy colours, so definitely warm ones. Obviously you've got quite a lot of like browny reds in there and a few blues, but yeah, that's definitely more of like a warm tone. So I feel like this is more of a natural colour because you've got the browns in there, but then you've got a few fun colours as well. The next one is the Nala one. Oh, okay, so yeah, so again, that's more of an earthy colour because that's more like greeny browns in there. Again, with a few fun colours. Like for me, I'm always drawn to like a nice teal colour. That's kind of, not as it become my new favourite colour, but I definitely like more teals now. But yeah, that's definitely more earthy again because obviously you've got like the green colours as well as like a few fun colours in there. And then the last one I got is the Simba one. I really like the packaging of these, so for me personally, I was happy to put the boxes, like the empty boxes, in the shrine, and then obviously put all the other stuff downstairs because I knew I'd actually use them. This is the Simba one. Oh, okay, so that's definitely me because that's like obviously a lot more like pinky, with a few brown ones there, but that's definitely more of a fun colour one. So yeah, so not that I've got favourites, but that's one probably one I can get more use out of just for me personally because I do like a lot of colour when obviously I do wear makeup and things. So that one's really nice just to have, whereas I feel like the other ones are definitely more say like I'm not saying normal ones, but like kind of like just like more neutral colours. So I feel like a lot more people can get out more colours out of that. So another one I really wanted, which I didn't tell Reubens, so because I didn't actually say which ones I wanted, but in my mind I was like, I really wanted these eyeliners. So this is actually called Three Best Friends. So you actually got a teal in there, you've got a pink, and you've got a yellow, and they are kind of more on the shimmery side. So again, I can actually do a video on my updated Revolution stuff and actually do swatches for you guys so you can actually see them a bit better. And then I think the last one from this range, unless I've missed something, was actually the lip gloss. So again, if you know me, I love my lip glosses. It's just one of those things that I just really like. I just, like I said, I'm just trying to get more into just wearing more lipsticks and lip glosses, that kind of thing. So stuff like this is just really nice if I just want to put something on. I don't want to go like too dramatic, so that's quite a nice colour. This one was called New Era, but again, that's definitely like my kind of colour range, where it's just like, you know, a really nice, like kind of like a coral colour, so it's really nice for this time of year. But like I said, yes, that's it for my Revolution stuff. So I will obviously one day get the other stuff so I can show you, and then I'll do a haul on them. I'm trying to I'm kind of running out of room at the minute, so I might just have to leave those there. Right, so the next one, this is kind of when I realised it was kind of almost like a 90s theme, because obviously Reuben got me this one, which at the time I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this? It's just literally a box with this says a Goofy movie on it. It's a good box. And then I realised it actually said plush inside, so when I opened it I was like, oh my god, it's actually Paraline in there. So it was one of those things that's when I realised it was starting to become like a running theme. So yeah, I just thought that was really cute to obviously have that in there. He did say they had similar ones like this, smaller with pins in them, so they obviously do ones with like the plushies or ones with pins. Now I don't actually have enough to do a Goofy movie video for you guys. I am starting to get more. So for example, obviously I've got this t-shirt, I've got this, I've got the CD, I've got the DVD, and I've got a few like McDonald's toys. So at the moment there's not quite enough to do a video, so I will at some stage. It is on my list of stuff to do, so I will do one at some stage. But yeah, I just like the fact that this almost looks like a VHS sort of tape, because obviously it's got this on the back as well about obviously the film, so it just looks like it could be like a VHS tape. Right, so another thing that I knew I was going to get, because I actually sent Reuben the link because these were actually in the sale. I don't know if they're still in the sale now or still available, but I have noticed that they started to do these stitch crushes. They started to obviously do the pins of the reduced ones. So I actually requested the Aladdin ones. Some of the characters I've actually got, so some of the Stitch toys, I've got all the toys that I wanted, but at the time I was like, oh, I'm in no hurry for the pins, so I'm glad I waited, because like I said, because some of them in the sale. So obviously we've got this one here, which is 6 of 12, so this is the Aladdin one, and then I got the Little Mermaid one, which is 2 of 12. Now originally just on these were £20, and I can't remember how much they were in the sale, but I did say to Reuben if he needed any extra items. At the time I didn't know what he'd already bought me, so I was like, oh, if you need any extra ideas, or if any of your family or anything needed something, you know, as a present, I was like, okay, I really want these ones, because like I said, because I already had the toys of these, so I'm actually in the process of trying to get more of the pins. But yes, that's one reason I actually asked for these ones, because I didn't want all of them, because like for me there's certain films that represent like parts of my life. So when they brought out obviously all the other like I think they had like a Lady and Tramp one and like a Pinocchio one, things like that, to me they don't really represent anything in my life for me to want to get them, especially because how expensive they were. The only reason I would get them is if I saw them really cheap, or like in a charity shop, that kind of thing. Right, so another thing I got, so I have actually talked about Q-Posket before. I have actually gone through some of my figurines in the past, but obviously I need to do an updated version. So this one obviously is Belle from the Wreck-It Ralph version. Now I didn't even know they did these ones, so obviously I know they do a lot of Q-Posket. I didn't realise I did them from Wreck-It Ralph. Now this one actually came in 2 different versions, so it's actually the same pose, but just one slightly more faded than the other. So Reuben actually got me the more vibrant one, but if you've been watching my channel for a while, like a couple of years ago when I talked about my Snow White one, they actually did the same with Snow White, where it was the same pose, but one was slightly more like pastel than the other. So that's what they've done with this one. Right, put that to one side because that's what the mug came in. So another thing that I sent to Reuben because it was reduced was actually this one here, which is a Nightmare Before Christmas Mystery Minis pin. So this is actually from the pin trade in 2021. So this is actually, it says Sticks to Collect, and it's a Mystery Minis little key of the Nightmare Before Christmas. So I had already opened this on my birthday, so I don't know if you can see because it is really small. But this is actually the Jack Skellington one that I got. But they did have other ones. So for example, they had a Sally one, Oogie Boogie, a mystery one. So I don't know if that maybe had like most of the characters on there. Again, I don't have a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. It's something on my list to do, especially like around Halloween. I tend to find they do more stuff then. It can be a little bit pricey, but knowing this was actually reduced, because this was actually originally £10, and I can't remember again how much it was reduced down to. So another one I got, another pin was actually this one here. So this was actually the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So this is actually to celebrate 25 years. Again, this one was in the sale, so it was originally £10. And this is part of, again, the pin trade in 2021. So I really like this one. I didn't realise, again, this one existed. So I don't know if I do any other pins like this with obviously representing certain films that are coming out, that kind of thing. I really like the fact it's actually on like a cardboard. So unfortunately, like with the Nightmare Before Christmas one, it's just obviously the little pin, whereas this one's actually on a cardboard, so it makes it easier to obviously see it and obviously have it in the shrine, that kind of thing. So another one I got, which I actually said to Reuben, this is actually the second item I've got with her in this outfit, because the first one I got is actually of a key ring, which was actually from Mystery Minis. I got like a couple of years ago. So again, I didn't realise this one existed. So this is actually the Q Posket ones. I've just now realised it's actually got different ones on the side. Don't know if you realised that.
Huh?
So it says the story of Belle.
Yeah.
So it's actually got different ones. So I'm trying to work out. Oh, so I've already got that one. The second one is this one. Oh yeah, I've got that one. Oh, I think I've actually got them all.
Yeah?
Yeah, because now I'm looking at them, I think that might have been the last one, so I've actually got the whole collection. Because I think the other ones are those up there, the bottom ones, and then...
Is that good?
So without realising it, you got me the whole collection.
The whole story of that collection.
Like, but I didn't realise that. I didn't realise until I looked at it that, yeah, there's actually says on there the other ones you can get. Just realised I've now got them, so now I've got the whole collection, because obviously Reuben got me this one. But like I said, this is the second version I've got of her in her green dress. So again, didn't know this one existed, but knowing I've actually got her, and like I've got the whole set, that's actually kind of cool. Right, so the next thing I got, which again I had requested, because when we went to London, I actually seen this one, and I was like, oh, it'd be really cool, because again, it's from a film that's not that, a lot of people don't really sort of buy stuff from this, so I'm actually glad they've actually got more merchandise from it. It's such a pretty book, so obviously I'll show in a moment, but when I saw it in the box, I was like, yeah, I kind of know what it is, just based on the size of it. So it's actually this one here, so it's the Hunchback of Notre Dame notebook. So they actually had quite a few different ones. The main thing I loved about it is actually sectioned off with things in it. So for example, you've got Esmeralda there, so that's obviously a pop-up. There is a bit in here with Quasimodo, and it kind of almost looks like a scrapbook. So that's one thing I was kind of drawn to it, because it actually looks like quite interesting to look at. It's not just obviously pretty pictures, but it's actually almost designed like a scrapbook. And then the last one is of Esmeralda and Phoebus, and I just love the fact that the actual window is like almost like a stained glass. It's kind of got that iridescent look to it as well. Now, so this is the one that I'm actually going to use for like a little project that I've got going on. So it will be something eventually I'll vlog about. So I'll kind of vlog the process of it, but I won't be showing you guys until it's like near the end, if that makes sense. But because this one is kind of sectioned off, it makes it easier for me to kind of like plan my little project that I've got. I'm literally running out of room. Right, so before the last item, I'm just going to quickly show you my cake toppers that Reuben actually made me. So if you know, every year Reuben actually makes me cake toppers, but he used to always make them out of icing first, and then he would make it, I know it's like clay, but what?
So it's like polymer clay. So there's different brands of polymer clay you can get. There's like Sculpey, but the one I used is Fimo, which is like, I think Sculpey's a bit more like softer to work with, and Fimo is a little bit like harder, so you can like sculpt better with it.
Right.
Kind of.
Great.
Well, I did what I could with my giant hands, making small figures.
So from last year, because he actually made me Cusco last year, because obviously again, Love of Llamas, Disney, Cusco was like the best choice. Obviously in the past he has made me like Simba, Remy, that was the other one. So over the years he's actually made me, but he's made me them out of icing first. But the Cusco one, even though like it was for my birthday last year, it's still in the fridge. Like literally like a year later he's still in the fridge. So I said to Reuben this year, rather than making an icing version and then making it again out of this clay, why don't you just make it straight out of clay, because then you're only making the character once. And there was one time where we were actually, I think it might have been Easter Sunday, we went out for a walk, and then we obviously were in the park, and we were just like, you know, there for a couple of hours just generally talking. One of the things came up was, oh, do you know what cake, you know, what theme you're going to do for my birthday? And Reuben was just like, oh no, I haven't really thought. And I was like, well, it would be nice to, in a funny way, start doing more unusual characters, because obviously it's great to do stuff from the shrine, but then I was like, no, I kind of want more like unusual, because I kind of feel that there's more of a story behind them as to why I've got these certain characters. And I didn't realise he was going to make both of them, but he actually made me Bernard and Bianca. So these are actually from the Rescuers. Like, these are actually from the Rescuers Down Under, which I think is even better, because obviously that's the one where Bernard actually, you know, proposes to Bianca. But yeah, so Reuben actually made me these. So again, if you saw my vlog, you'd have seen these on the cake. But yeah, it just seems silly to make them out of icing, considering the Cusco one, like, literally it's just got his head and his torso still in the fridge. Every time you open the fridge, you just see Cusco in there. And I just said it seems silly to just like make it out of icing when I kind of feel bad eating them. So I was like, well, just make it straight out of clay. But yeah, so these are the ones that actually went on the cake topper. And so every year now, because I kind of gave Reuben ideas for the next 10 years, so kind of do more like unusual characters, or more maybe like sidekick characters, that kind of thing. But yeah, so I was really happy to get this. But like I said, I was really hoping I would get Bernard, but I was like, you know, nice surprise to get Bianca as well. Right, so for the last item, I'm just triple checking that is everything, because yeah, I've already exceeded my 30 minutes on my camera, so I've had to like start filming again. So the last item, which Reuben said was like a last minute thing, but it's something that I've been actually wanting for such a long time, because if you know me, obviously Lion King is my favourite film, but from Lion King I kind of got introduced to Anastasia, who actually does the main lead for Scar, so he actually drew Scar, and obviously from that I was like, oh, he does other characters as well, so obviously he's been doing, you know, doing quite a lot of different characters. He mainly does villains, so obviously he does like Gaston, he does Jafar, that kind of thing, obviously he does Scar, he actually did Lilo as well, so he does mainly like the villains, but obviously he does other characters as well. Now there's this one concept art that he did for when he was obviously on Beauty and the Beast, before obviously he got assigned to Gaston. There's this one concept picture that he did, so it's only like, say, one in existence of him doing concept art of Belle and Beast. Now, I've been wanting this for like probably about 4, maybe 5 years, and so Reuben has actually been trying to find this actual picture, but obviously only one exists, so this is kind of like a last minute thing for him to get me this. Now, I know again it's a little bit of a running thing where Reuben kind of jokes that he likes to get me something which he knows is going to make me cry, like happy tears. He said this time, oh no, there's nothing in here to do that, because obviously he just saw a lot of this stuff is just like stuff that I almost asked for, so it's almost like, you know, I already knew I was going to get it. So when I opened this, I just proper cried. Like, he said, I didn't mean to make you cry, and I was like, you made me cry on my birthday. So just in case you didn't see the vlog, but it's actually this one here. So it's like one of my favourite pictures of Belle and Beast, because like I said, again, it's concept art, so it's before obviously the characters have been finalised, and obviously if you know me, obviously Belle is my favourite princess, but it's fact that it's actually drawn by my favourite artist. So what Reuben was actually able to do was actually get the concept art like blown up onto an actual print. So the only thing is, I don't actually know where to put this around the house. Again, like I said with the aerial thing, I'm like, it's a you problem, or where am I going to put this? Because obviously I've already got some pictures from Anastasia, like this, the Scar one I've got, so it's actually a picture he's drawn, so I've already got that with like a signed photo on there. And so I'm just like, I don't know where to put it, because it's so pretty. Like, I don't know if I want to put it around the house or whether I want to put it with the other stuff as well. But yeah, so like I said, so this is the item that actually made me cry. Like I said, Reuben didn't have any intention of making me cry this time, because he was like, oh yeah, there's nothing in here that's going to make you cry. As soon as I saw this, like, that was it. You know, just I just couldn't stop crying. But the fact that I've been wanting this for such a long time, you know, that now my issue is like, where am I going to pull it? So hopefully that wasn't too long a video, because like I said, I had a lot to get through. Again, thank you to everybody who got me presents, who said like happy birthday to me, who helped me celebrate it by either going out, that kind of thing. So I really appreciate all the love that I've been getting from everybody. But yes, my next video, I'm going back to the shrine, so it's going to be a Jasmine video. So if you're not already, then please like and subscribe, and if you get the bell notifications, obviously you get notified when that video goes up. And that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later days. What am I going to do as a thumbnail, because I've got too much? And my desk is just like covered and stuff. Because I want to try and do something. Oh, I don't know. I might do the Mulan one. Maybe I've got too much stuff.